my name is Nicos Paphitis. I'm a teacher at the Junior Senior School. I've been teaching here for about 15 to 16 years now. Before coming to the Junior Senior School, I was a college lecturer. My other responsibilities are I'm a network administrator, and throughout the 15 years I've been here, I've taken on a number of roles, from doing the timetable for the school, managing the information system for the school, implementing the 365 portal, the Azure portal, the deployment of the laplets of the school. It's been a challenging 15 years, but it's been a fun 15 years. Technology cannot replace teachers. Technology should be used to assist learning. At the end of the day, learning of the students starts and stops with the teachers. Everything starts and stops with the teachers. It's very important. If we think about it, teachers have been using props to help teach from the beginning of education. It could be from a stone to a stick to a piece of string. We've used projectors, we've used transparent slides. We've used all these different items to help us get our material across to the students. Tomorrow's world is going to involve using technology for the students. They're going to need to use tools like internet, laptops, laplets, communication tools, collaboration tools. If we don't start implementing these tools to teach them these skills at school, then we're robbing them of their education. Our job here is to educate them, and we need to prepare them for tomorrow's world. Tomorrow's world demands technology. In my opinion, the importance hasn't changed. What COVID has done, it's increased the awareness for the need of technology. The need of technology has always been there. The mobile phones that we use, they're 100,000 times more processing power than the computer used to land the first spaceship on the moon. It will be criminal not to use that kind of processing power to improve and enhance teaching and learning. So using technology has just been enhanced. The understanding of the need for technology has been enhanced because of COVID. It hasn't increased the need. Nobody expected such a turn of events in such a very small time period. I can talk on a personal level. For me, the challenges were not using technology for teaching. I was already using remote learning and hybrid learning before the lockdown to help students that weren't able to come to school for whatever reason, whether it be health or any other personal reason. So I already knew the technology, and that gave me the ability to help and assist other educators. As a school, because we've been a Microsoft Showcase school for a while now, and we've enhanced technology, all the teachers were using tools like OneNote Class Notebook. They were using things like Microsoft Teams, the classic tools like PowerPoint, Word, Excel. These were already being used for communication, collaboration with the students. The fact that they had to talk to the students through a computer and through a camera, that was a difficult step for most teachers. For me, the most challenging part was to offer the teachers and the educators of the school the support that they needed so that they can implement remote learning. The current situation right now, it's normal for us. All the lessons are remote. All the educators have got their Microsoft Teams set up. All the lessons are followed as per the normal timetable. The timetable scheduled in their Teams calendar. Tools like Teams and OneNote, Class Notebook, PowerPoint, forms are being used for assessment, and so that educators can check understanding of a lesson at the end of the lesson with short quizzes. It's sad to say it's become a normal thing now, but what I do hope is, and I'm sure here at the Junior and Senior School it will be implemented, but I hope on a global level for education, the skills that educators learn are the things that schools have learned from COVID, we do actually use as an advantage to help and assist students in the future when the whole COVID crisis and the pandemic is over. To be a showcase school essentially means that you've got an outside entity which monitors how you progress with implementing technology and 21st century learning design skills by an entity which doesn't have any investment in the school, is not a stakeholder in the school. The fact that we have 365 licenses is irrespective of being a Microsoft Showcase school. It's very demanding. There are targets that we have to meet. For example, you have to have a percentage of teachers being MIE experts, which is basically a Microsoft Innovative Educator expert. That means that they use technology in unique, innovative ways to assist learning and help students so it becomes more inclusive. We need to have a percentage of staff, and right now we've got 22 staff that have passed the Microsoft Certified Educator Certificate. The exam is not easy, it's 100 questions in 60 minutes, and that is all about 21st century learning design skills, how to prepare students for tomorrow's world, how to teach them on valuable ways to use collaboration, communication, self-regulation, knowledge construction, So being a Microsoft Showcase school essentially means you've got an outside entity who's monitoring what you're doing, and you know you're doing something right for the students. Before my collaboration with Microsoft, I didn't like traveling too much, but I have to admit one of the best events that I went to must have been the first one. It was in Singapore, 2018, Education Exchange. I won a position based on my work that I did with OneNote and the way I used OneNote Class Notebook to implement student adaptive self-paced learning. Absolutely fantastic event. I was interviewed by Anthony Salcito, who's the Vice President of Microsoft Education. I got to meet Mike Thovson, Product Manager of Microsoft. I met so many educators from all over the world, different cultures. They teach in so many different ways. They use technology, the same technology, but in so many different ways so that they can reach their students. And this, having knowledge is power, and using this knowledge to implement in your lessons is absolutely key. Other events I've been to, 2 years ago, went to Estonia for the Showcase School Leaders Convention. It's a convention which is attended by Showcase schools by the leaders, so usually principals and people that actually lead the innovation program. I was invited to that, and that was amazing because I was amongst a group of hundreds of leaders of schools from all over the world. I learned so much from them. I've been invited to keynote global events for Microsoft for 21st century enhancement of learning with technology. Mandolidi School in Greece, I was invited to talk about implementing technology in lessons and remote learning. Did a training session about a couple of weeks ago for, it's a program run by Microsoft, and it's for the Ministry of Education in Malta. They've got a teacher internship, and they asked me to help train the educators in Malta to pass the Microsoft Certified Educator exam. I've done a number of events for the public sector, the Ministry of Education in Cyprus, to help educate teachers in the public sector. And we've got another event I'm invited to keynote with on the 6th and the 7th of March. It's for the Cutting Edge Technologies event. It's the 11th event in Greece. And again, I will be keynoting there with people like Anthony Salcito, Dina Kabashi, Mike Thovson. And on the 7th, I'm holding a 2.5-hour workshop for educators. It's a global event, so educators from around the world will be there, on how to use simple tools like OneNote to improve and increase learning in your class.